Welcome back. A new exhibition explores both the region's abundance of natural life and the threats to its welfare. In this segment, sponsored by the Historic New Orleans Collection, we are joined by Chief Curator Jason Weiss to tell us about a vanishing bounty, Louisiana's coastal and environmental culture. Good morning.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you so much for being here. When you hear of vanishing bounty in the context of Louisiana and South Louisiana, what is the bounty that's vanishing?
Well, we're one of the largest producers of course, oil and natural gas, but also seafood. People come here for the culture, to see the beautiful landscapes. But unfortunately, as we know, our coastal region is increasingly battered by hurricanes, and parts of it are washing away.
Sure. So that's how it's vanishing. Yeah. I want to, you said a lot of people come here for the culture. This culture was created over hundreds of years.
Millennia.
Millennia.
Think of the indigenous people who first settled here, yeah. And
then layers and layers of people. We really are, I guess other places they might call it a melting pot. We're more of a gumbo pot around here.
It's a rich blend of cultures, of culinary traditions, music, all kinds of things. So many groups of people. I mean, there were Chinese platform villages out in Barataria Bay in the 19th century. So all kinds of immigrant groups like Croatians settling in Plaquemines, harvesting oysters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you've got all kinds of folks have made their way here and contributed to our culture. How is that going to be showcased in this collection?
Well, we look at the literal and figurative layers of the coast, so how it was geologically formed, just so people can understand, okay, what are we standing on?
Yeah.
But also the layers of people that have made coastal Louisiana their home. So whether it was indigenous people or later immigrant arrivals, and all of the things that those different groups contributed to make coastal Louisiana the unique region that it is today.
Right, and because we are seeing this bounty, if you will, starting to vanish, it's important to protect it. And sometimes bringing awareness in a beautiful way like this can make people feel more pride and want to protect it.
Absolutely. We tried to attract people's attention to just the wonders, the beauty of the landscape. So there's art. There's this amazing gigantic folio book, Audubon's Birds of America, it's gigantic. It shows different bird species.
And it's historically significant to have this thing here.
Absolutely. It's one of maybe 50 extant copies of this book that we know exist. It'll probably be the largest book most of our visitors will have ever seen in their lives. But it's also just astonishingly beautiful. I mean, the detail in the images of the birds, the hand coloring of them.
And you can flip through it, not with your hands on the actual pages, but digitally be able to flip through it, right?
Exactly. We created a digital interactive because the book is open to whatever bird is on display at that time, but it's protected in a case. But we wanted visitors to be able to explore and see what else is in there, so they can see all of the other bird images, but they can also push a button and hear what that bird sounds like, and also call up a map to show exactly where that species lives.
All our local birders are going to love that.
Yeah, people love it.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
I also want to point out that you have told me this collection is ready for my 5 little girls because it's great for kids, it's great for families.
Right. We intentionally made it for all ages, including very young visitors. We have some attractions down low where little people can reach them. There's a fun crawfish maze activity for very young visitors where they can move a little crawfish avatar around and explore, but also learn about the life cycle of a crawfish.
Oh, wow.
They can touch an alligator hide. They can ruffle their fingers through a nutria's fur.
So it gives them it's a great opportunity for them to go and learn, but also be kind of in that museum environment in a way that also caters to them.
Exactly. We wanted, people to be able to explore, to touch things, to turn and manipulate things, just to make it more interactive and engaging for all kinds of visitors.
And I think we might have buried the lead a little bit because there is AC, and it is
Well, air conditioning is probably first and foremost for a lot of people, but it's absolutely free of charge.
There, that's what I was looking for. Yes, there's AC, it's free, it's hot, it's the summertime, but what an opportunity to go and learn about the beautiful land that we're standing on and all of the people who have made our wonderful culture here in New Orleans.
Absolutely. We're down at 520 Royal Street in the French Quarter.
520 Royal Street. You said you stay open till 4:30 on weekdays.
Right.
But you are open on weekends as well.
Open on weekends as well.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Go check them out at 520 Royal Street, the historic New Orleans collection of Vanishing Bounty. Thanks so much.